while you answer, see in the camera. Do you think non-lawyers or lawyers can be better mediators?
See, whenever we talk about the legal or not legal about the mediation, then we immediately recollect one story we all Indians have studied, like about that monkey and the cats. So this is a fantastic, beautiful case if we want to take up about the mediation. Now, here the intention is important. The monkey did not have intention. Sorry to say this word, but the mediation, anyone can handle this. It is not required that only a lawyer or a non-lawyer is required to solve or settle the matter. But yes, suppose one transformers dispute is there, one civil dispute is there. If a person who is having expertise into that, if he is sitting as a mediator, definitely the result may come up.
Yeah, great. What can parties do to mitigate the risk of international contract disputes?
Um we do not know when we go for any contract that what is going to happen next. So the first advice is that both the parties should review the contract thoroughly. That is the risk review, and a risk review is not only one portion, that force majeure, risk transfer and all. It has to have the combined efforts of all the parties jointly, not only the legal department. It should have participation of the CFO, it should have participation of the marketing, project manager, the site is greenfield, brownfield. Uh, how about the customer assessment? The customer is cash rich, is going to pay the money, but finally you are not doing for charity, you are doing for the business. So in order to curtail the risk of the dispute, the first is the risk review of anything and everything, the detailed terms and conditions. Secondly, when we after doing the risk review, we must have the contracts to be well drafted, because any documentation is a spine of any commercial transaction. If the spine is not appropriate, definitely it's not going to work out. So when we sit, we negotiate with the customer, it should have a win-win situation. Third one, whatever we have agreed, we have drafted, it should not be ambiguous. If these 3 points, these steps we ensure, definitely we will be able to try to control the dispute. Of course, nobody knows that when the dispute will arise, but we can try to control, reduce the chance of dispute here.
Right. Do you feel mediation should be mandatory in India before any civil litigation?
Certainly. Now, what happens sometime today also, we have heard that most of the people they go into ego. So there has to be some kind of cushion before going to the civil litigation or even arbitration. If there is a mediation, right now there is mediation is not compulsory, is not by law. So if mediation is accepted as the mandate in the law, definitely the litigations will be reduced, and it is going to have the impact also. The chances of solution may be better because the dialogue will continue. Once the dialogue will start, the parties may come to the amicable settlement, and it will be the win-win situation for both the parties.
My last question to you is your experience at TBEA.
I would say it's a fantastic. Probably had I not attended this today session, I would have missed it. I would be the loser had I not attended seriously. And I am really thankful that you have created such a platform that so many people come and they share their views, thoughts. Different people have different thoughts, so everyone have something to learn from this experience. And I appreciate your efforts, and I wish you all the success. And I expect that such kind of fantastic program you should keep on organizing in future also. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Rutvik. Please.